What is up, guy? What is up, guys? It's your boy Ruru the Sage, and this is What If Naruto Was a Senju. So, let's get right into it. So, for this What If to work out, Minato would be a Senju. No Namikaze, nothing like that, just full on Senju. He would have been the son, no, he would have been the grandson of Hashirama. And he would have been praised by the Senju by almost being as strong as the first Hokage with having Sage Mode or Wood Style. The Uchiha would have still hated the Senju, and they would have still hated Minato because he was picked for Hokage instead of Fugaku. Uh, Sometime later, a war would have started, and the Senju would have given up their lives to protect Konoha. The Uchiha would have saw this as a good time to plan their kumite, since pretty much the Senju were the biggest thing in their way of destroying the village. So they would still be planning their kumite. The nine-tailed beast attack would have still happened, but this time Minato and Kushina would have done more damage before. They would have done more damage due to their lower chakra reserves. Since I'm gonna say Kushina is half Senju and half Uzumaki, but even though they did more damage, they would have still met the same fate they had coming to them. And yeah, that would have been that. And pretty much when Minato was going to sell Kurama, they would have been punctured by the Kurama's nail, just like always. Yeah, and pretty much Minato was pretty much going to sell Kurama in Naruto. Naruto somehow would be sensing all the sadness and grief and anger everywhere. And out of nowhere, a kunai filled with lightning chakra would be flying. And both Minato and Kushina knew that they couldn't save Naruto at this point in time. But out of nowhere, Naruto would scream due to the sadness everywhere. And he would start crying. And out of nowhere, a small tree would block this kunai. And Minato and Kushina and the Max Man, as we know as Toby or Obito or Madara, would be shocked. And the Masked Man would go to try again, but Minato would get in his way. The Masked Man knew that he could beat Minato easily, but when he was going to do this, he sensed large amounts of chakra, being the Hokage, Danzo, and a couple of Anbu. And the Masked Man would think to himself, "Damn it, uh, there's a high chance I'll lose right now," and he would just run away. We would see Naruto having the full nine tails due to Minato saying, talk like before anybody arrived, he would be talking to Naruto. Not that baby Naruto would understand, but he would be praising Naruto, saying, "You've unlocked something I've been spending my whole life to do, but I even haven't been able to do. I feel like you are the next greatest Senju to ever live, and I think you can uh, pretty much be able to contain the full Nine Tails Fox. I'm sorry what stuff might happen in your life, but Naruto, you must know that me and Kushina very much do care for you." And pretty much he would seal uh, Kurama, full Kurama inside of Naruto. And he would destroy the tree that was protecting Naruto due to him kind of knowing that how Danzo and pretty much the village elders will just treat Naruto as a weapon. He won't he would have thought I rather them hate him than he be treated like a weapon for them. And pretty much we're gonna fast forward a few years. This is what Naruto's fit would be like, and this is like around 7 and 8 age. I just personally think this is better than like just the shorts and the goggles, and I think this is just way more cooler. And yeah, so pretty much Naruto will still be at the bottom of the list It doesn't matter if he was a senju. Yes, he had like great blood in him. Hashimura Minato Kushina. Yes, he had great blood in him, but the Nine Tails would have still been disturbing, like disrupting his chakra. Uh, and he would have not been very good with chakra control. Of course, making him like the pretty much the worst student in the classroom, and pretty much elderly people that were kids when Hashimara was alive, and all those people would have been disgusted by Naruto, saying that you are traitor to your Senju blood. You are disgusting. You are not worthy of your name. I'm damn it. Why don't you die? Why can't we just kill you? And pretty much, yeah, this would very much sadden him. One day, Naruto would have been being picked on after school. Some bullies would have been pretty much beating him up, and when he protected himself, no, some ninja would see them picking on Naruto, but when Naruto uh, picked his katana up and said, "Leave me alone," the ninjas would have came and started beating him up, and then the elderly people and everybody would just join in beating him, but he would just run away without knowing he would be in a forest. As he was even when he was a child, he had a great love for nature, for wind, for earth, water, everything. He just had a great bond with wood personally. He would always be normally at this time he would be going home, but he decided to take a nap uh, in the woods, in the forest, pretty much. I'm gonna say that when the war is going, I'm gonna make this like kind of just this is just my idea. When a war is going on, uh, the forest would be caught on fire, and they would have not been able to come back. And Hashimara Senju knew that the only way that his village would thrive is if they had the things they needed. So he would have gave his life for a forbidden jutsu that made all the trees. It's like pretty much Rena rebirth for like the every for nature pretty much. So he'd have done that. So due to Hashimaru's chakra being around there and stuff, but only Senjus were able to notice this. People with Senju blood, not Senju cells like Hashimaru cells. So when he woke up, he would have noticed something. When he tried to rub his eyes open, his eyes would have been poked, and he said, "Ow!" And when he looked at his eye, there would have been a small branch with a small leaf on it, and he would have been shocked by this, and he would have said, "Wait, what the hell is this? Ah, what is this?" And he would just pull it out, but pulling it out, he was thinking, "This is gonna hurt like hell," but it didn't hurt at all. And when he just dropped it on the floor, uh, surprisingly, it just went back to the ground. This shocked Naruto. Naruto thought he probably unlocked a Senju Kekkeigenkai, hearing rumors about the famed wood style. And Naruto would immediately run to the Hokage saying, "Lord Third, Lord Third, I need your help, please." And Hiruzen would say, "Naruto, my boy, what is the problem?" And pretty much uh, Naruto would explain what was going on, and Hiruzen would be thinking, has this boy, at this age, that even his father couldn't accomplish, and his mother, unlock wood style, and what is it? He would and Hiruzen would have said, "Naruto, my boy, maybe you were half asleep when you noticed the tree branch on your finger. Maybe it was just some sticky grass or a, a branch that was caught on your sleeves or something like that." And Naruto would say, "No, no, I'm pretty sure I could do it again." And Hiruzen would have said, "Hmm, do it then." And then Naruto would say, mm, grunting. He would forcefully push out a pretty much like toothpick size branch, and pretty much Hiruzen would be shocked, saying, "How this boy, he's unlocked something that only the first Hokage has." And pretty much Naruto and Hiruzen would say, "Naruto, what I'm about to tell you is a S-Class secret. You cannot tell anybody else." And Naruto would say, "Okay, Lord Third, I won't tell nobody." And he was like, "The only thing I could tell you right now is you are 75% Senju and 25% Uzumaki. So that's the reason you have a large chakra pool. But anyways, you unlocked a style, a kicking kai called wood style. That only the first Okage Hashimura Senju has unlocked. This is very rare, and uh, I want you not to show it to anybody, especially in public, till I tell you to." And Naruto would say, "Okay, Lord Third." And he's like, "Naruto, I could teach you how to use your Kekkei Genkai and your styles, and I can help you become strong." And Naruto would say, "Really, sir?" And Hiruzen would say, "Yes, I'll do it for you. But remember your promise." And Naruto would say, "Okay, I won't tell nobody." And Hiruzen would be training Naruto. Naruto would have Earth and Water style because, of course, those two are needed for Wood style to be unlocked by Senju. And yeah, he would have been working on that. He would have known Earth style, Earth Wall. He would have known Earth style, Earth Dome, Earth style, Earth Lava. I mean no, Earth style, Earth. Earth. What is it? Quick ground, which is just like a juice I just created, and it's pretty much like quicksand, but it's like more of a orb that you're in, and it can like suck in your chakra and pretty much paralyze you for temporarily, anyways. And for water style, the water dragon jutsu, water orb jutsu, water prison jutsu, water ball jutsu, pretty much any basic water style. And yeah, I know that Naruto, of course, has some good DNA in him, like Hashimura, Minato, and Kushina, but I'm not gonna make him too OP. He's gonna have unlocked some wood style type jutsus, but not too many. He's gonna be able to make a wood style shuriken, wood style kunai, a wood style staff, wood style arrow, wood style sword, pretty much. He'll be able to make basic weapons out of wood style, and yeah, he also has a B to A rank defense ninjutsu called Earth wood style and earth style fusion, earth style million spikes of earth. And pretty much this is when you're pretty much surrounded by wood style clones, and they charge at you with just chakra in their palm, and when they touch you, pretty much they turn into seals, enveloping you in wood, and pretty much earth, just like earth needles, just like poke you like. And this is like a very dangerous ninjutsu, and Hiruzen was thinking about making it S class, uh, but he just told Naruto to never use it on a pretty much like a comrade or for like spars unless you're facing like an opponent that you know that you'll need it to use to escape or just beat somebody. And Naruto would say yes. He would have one B rank wood style, and that would be B rank wooden dog, and that'll be able to summon a wooden dog like the size of Naruto, and the dog would be pretty much able to track people He'll be able to ride, and he'll be able to pretty much turn to any piece of like wood. He can turn into a chest, a cabin, stuff like that. He can turn to stuff like that pretty much. He can like Zetsu. He can phase through wood pretty much, and yeah. As we see Naruto training for about 3 months, he would have been going up to the leaderboards of the academy, but not too great. But people would have been thinking, "Wow, he's really training, and he's really try harding." But they would have still bullied him. Sasuke would have like noticed that Naruto was like training super hard, and he wouldn't really cared because he kind of did believe the rumors about Naruto being a disgrace to his clan, and Sasuke kind of thought of it too, and because he was thinking that since Naruto is the only one of his clan, and Sasuke is the only one of his clan, that they should have been like on par with each other, and like rivals like Madara Uchiha and Hashimara Senju. Uh, and he was kind of disappointed in Naruto, so he just forgot about Naruto. One day Hiruzen would call in Naruto. He would say, Naruto, you know some S rank ninjutsus, a couple A ranks, two B ranks, and one C rank ninjutsu, and a couple of genjutsus. At this point in time, you're around high level tuning. Right now, I want you to show your full power. Anyways, be weary of a man named Danzo. Uh, Naruto would say, "Oh yeah, I remember you told me about him. I will, Lord Hiruzen." And uh, Hiruzen would say, "Good. So are you ready to train?" And Naruto would say, "Yes." I wouldn't say that Naruto would have been training by himself. Naruto would have been training with Hiruzen in ninjutsu, and Asuma with putting chakra in their weapons. And even though that like he would have known Ibisu, and Ibisu would have been telling him like about knowledge and all that stuff, and that's how he was getting better grades. It's about like the half of the school year, half of the academy year, and Naruto's just soaring up to the ranks, and pretty much Naruto's about it's like the last day, and this is the day that they decide who is number one. Naruto would have been kind of trying, but also holding back, knowing that if he actually tried, he can pretty much even beat the teachers in this school. And most teachers knew that because they would have tried to bully him, but he would have done some B rank wood style jutsus, probably like wood style, wood slice, stuff like that. Uh, the the teacher Uruka would have said, Naruto, Sasuke, put up the hand signs for respect. They would have done that. Sasuke would have said, you've gotten you gotten stronger, but don't forget, you're still Senju scum. And Naruto would have said, Senju scum, do not forget, the Senju are the mightiest of all clans. And and Sasuke would have said, "No, they aren't. The Uchiha are." And he would have said, "Fire style, great Uchiha fire style." No, he would have said, "Great Uchiha style, fireball jutsu," and he would have spit out a fireball going to Naruto. Naruto would have said, "Water style, water ball jutsu," and he would have spit that out, hitting straight the fireball, making best. Naruto would have taken this to an advantage to making wood clones going to fight Sasuke. Sasuke would have been having trouble with this, uh, but he would have said, "Damn it," and he would have said, "I didn't think I would need to have to use this so quickly," and he would have unlocked his once more Sharingan. And yes, I'm finna give it to him. Finna kind of also make him like powerful, because come on, like Naruto also needs a challenge. So yeah. So Naruto would have said he unlocked his one Tomoe. I need to be on guard. And when the mist cleared up, the wood clones would be on the floor, pretty much done. Naruto would say, so you were able to beat them. That's very much shocking. I didn't think Uchiha scum like you could be able to beat them. Anyways, let's go. Naruto would summon one water clone jutsu, one water clone, one earth clone, and one wood clone. He would have been using this to his advantage, and he would have them get all together, and they would turn into tags. This was a jutsu that he had. He could turn anything into a type of exploding tag or pretty much any type of tags, and they would just turn into their like pretty much chakra nature tags. And he would have said he would have done wind style, wind bullet, and then a fire style, fireball jutsu, making all of them explode with earth, water, lightning, everything pretty much hitting Sasuke. Sasuke would have been holding his arm, grunting, saying, "Damn it! How did this jerk get so strong? No, I can't lose. I am a proud Uchiha." And he would unlock in at that point in time when he was pretty much being so prideful, he would unlock the Tsutomoe Sharingan in one of his eye. Naruto said, "Damn, he unlocked it mid battle. He probably doesn't know how to use it right now, so I have the advantage." Naruto would have thrown a smoke bomb, pretty much in the middle, pretty much making it explode. Uh, he would have made dozens of clones going after Sasuke. Sasuke with his large, I would say he had large amounts of chakra too, but also made the same amount of clones, and this would be just an all-out battle. While the other kids were watching this, they would have really noticed. They would have really known the Uchiha and the Senju are really on different levels. Kiba was thinking, "Damn, why didn't Naruto beat me up when I was bullying him?" And they would just been fighting and fighting and fighting. Till Naruto said, uh, "Sasuke, give up. If I am forced to use this jutsu, you might die." And Sasuke would say, "Never." But Iruka would say, Now, Sasuke, you're badly beaten. I'll just let Naruto win this one." And Sasuke would say, "No, damn it. If you dare in this match, I'll kill you," releasing some bloodlust. No, you, though Iruka was wanting to just end this match quickly, he was scared too, and he would have said, "Fine." Naruto would said, pretty much, the name of the jutsu I was talking about, what is it? The earth and wooden style. I'm gonna call it the earth, earth and wood fusion, uh, Hell's Needles, and he would have said that wood would just wood clones would go to him with chakra in their hands, and when and and he would be thinking that they were gonna attack him, but they just touched him, and he just said, "Damn!" And he would have closed his eyes, thinking that they were gonna explode or nothing, but they would have just turned into seals. Slowly, wood would be taken over his body, and so would earth. They would put him in a little cocoon, and Naruto would put his hands to the floor, making needles come up, and just going through the orb that Sasuke was in. Blood will start to gush out. Uh, People will be saying, "What the hell, Naruto? Why would you do that?" And Naruto would say, I told that Uchiha idiot that he might die. He didn't want to listen. So, oh well. But anyways, if he dies, then I'm gonna have old man erosion on my head. So I'll just heal him up. And he would have said healing orb, because he would have learned some healing styles from ninjas, from medical ninjas, and he would have been very good to heal because of his large amounts of chakra. So he could probably like heal 31 people without even breaking a sweat due to his chakra reserves. And Sasuke would just be there grunting, and he would say, Uh, he's in a sort of type of coma. He'll wake up in an hour or so. Just leave him be. And Naruto would just walk away, reporting to what happened at the battle with Sasuke. Hiruzen would say, "So, Sasuke Uchiha was on par with you that you had to use your power?" And Naruto was like, not exactly. Mid-battle, he was able to unlock his Tsutomoe Sharingan. If I didn't end it right there, he would have gone blind for temporarily. Ah, he would have been blind for a short amount of time. And if that happens, I would have still been blamed for it. So I took him out as quick as I could for annoyance sake. He was putting his whole body at the risk of dying just to fight me. And Uzo would say, Naruto, even if you put up a tough face, you're still a kind boy. In his mind, he would say. And they would just pretty much start training. And yeah, the next day, Sasuke would have had some bandages and some, pretty much some wraps around his body. And he would have walked up to Naruto and he would have bowed and said, "Please, teach me." And Naruto would say, "What?" And some fangirls would be like Sakura would say, "Sasuke-kun, what are you doing? Don't bow down to that demon. He should be the one bowing down to you." And Sasuke would just say, "Shut up. This does not concern you." And Sasuke would say, I'm gonna ask you again, please." And Naruto would have said, weren't you just calling me a senju scum yesterday?" And Naruto and Sasuke said, "Well, you also called me scum, and I'm sorry about that. But you got very powerful in less than a year, which is pretty much impossible if it wasn't for you being a senju. But I feel like I can achieve it too for me being a Uchiha." And pretty much Naruto would say, "I'll think about it." And pretty much the whole day, Sasuke would be annoying Naruto about it. Like how Guy was with Kakashi. And pretty much Naruto would just cave in. And the day he would pretty much take him to Hiruzen. Hiruzen would accept this, thinking if they are able to make a great rivalry, they will always want to one up each other. And with this type of power, they'll be one of the strong. They'll be able to protect their village once after I'm gone. And pretty much, Hiruzen and Asuma will also be teaching Sasuke now. This would just like make Sasuke's power skyrocket. He would not awaken the three Tomoe because there's no way I am finna give him the three Tomoe this early. That's very bad. He's just gonna be more power craved right now. Like when he gets to three Tomoe. So for now, he still has two Tomoe in one eye and one Tomoe in one eye, like in canon. And yeah, the teams would still be the same. Pretty much. Yeah. When Kakashi arrived, he would have been surprised by Naruto throwing a wood kunai to his face, and Kakashi would catch it and say, "Hmm, uh, why did you do that?" And Naruto would say, "Just to test out if you're worthy of being our teacher." And Kakashi would kind of chuckle, saying, "I hate you guys." And he would say, "Come up to the roof," and he would body flicker. But when he arrived on the roof, Naruto and Sasuke would have been there, and but Sakura would have been running, saying, "Wait for me, wait for me." And yeah, pretty much Kakashi would ask the same question: "What is your likes and what is your dislikes, and what do you want for the future?" Sakura said the same thing, saying, "My likes, that's Sasuke-kun," and pretty much her useless chattering, saying that she dislikes Naruto and she wants to marry Sasuke, and pretty much, spoiler, no, that's not gonna happen. And yeah, okay, and Sasuke this time would be kind of different, saying, "My likes, that is training with Naruto and others. My dislikes are people who are weak. uh, what I want in the future is to find my brother Itachi and find out what he did to our why he did what he did to our clan, and to give him a trial of absolute justice. Yeah, Naruto would say, "My likes are also training with Sasuke and others, and also ramen." Because I would say Naruto would still be a ramen fan, because that has to be it. Uh, and yeah, my dislikes are people who are blindsided by only anger while fighting. Those are people who truly are weak. What I want in the future is to be Hokage, so I can carry on the will of fire to others. Not and Kakashi would be shocked, not because he even knew that not even most ninjas that are pretty much like pretty much most smart ninjas, powerful ninjas never even think about it that way. Saying, and he would said, anyways, tomorrow you'll be having the bell test. He would explain it. They would still be like, wait, what? And all that. And pretty much Sasuke and Naruto knew they have to eat because they knew it would be a fighting, pretty much a battle. And they said it's mainly, like, it would probably mainly be teamwork. So they're going to eat. And pretty much they just didn't care about Sakura because they thought since she was, like, the smartest, she would know, like, to eat. But she didn't. And pretty much Naruto and Sasuke, when they come, they would sit down and they would hear a loud grumbling, and they would say, "Wait, Sakura, please tell me you ate, right?" And she said, "Wait, why? Kakashi Sensei told us not to eat." And he was like, "That was just a bluff." And Sasuke would say, "Damn it, you are useless." And Naruto would say, "Chill." And he would have just resummoned some ramen, and he would have gave it to her. Even though she hated Naruto, the ramen was too good to deny, and she would have ate it, and she would have said, "Fine, thank you." And pretty much when Kakashi came back, he would see all of them just sitting there, plain looking, and he would say, "Damn it. I knew Naruto and Sasuke would find out, but not really Sakura. Well, I can tell she didn't find out, but anyways." And he's like, "You guys ate, didn't you?" And they would say, "Yeah, of course we did." And Kakashi say, "Can I ask why?" And he's like, Uh, we we mainly thought that if you're gonna test on something, it's probably strength, and well, we're not gonna say the other part, but it's probably strength, and we would be fools to fight a high level Jonin like you on a empty stomach, and not and Kakashi would say, "Smart." Ah, anyways, let's get at it, and he would have said, "Start," and they would all go back into the forest this time. Uh, Naruto this time not being so hot headed, and pretty much he would gather Sakura and Naruto, and he would explain this plan. This plan was going to show Kakashi that they had good teamwork, while also showing that they are very powerful and able to use anything that they have at their hands. The first thing was Sakura would be the decoy. Naruto made her tons of wood kunai and wood shuriken. She would just come out there throwing her metal kunais and metal shurikens first, then the wood shurikens. When she was done, Kakashi would have just been like when she was still throwing, Kakashi would have been bored, and he would have just loosened up little bit, and Naruto would have been counting on this, and so would have been Sasuke. Sasuke would have pulled Sakura back, saying Uchiha style, great fireball jutsu, throwing that at him. And pretty much Naruto would make a wood clone going out there saying wood style, wood, I mean, no, earth style, no, water style, water ball jutsu, and right after that he would have said wind style, wind bullet, increasing the water bullet, the making it a water bullet jutsu, hitting the fire style, making a large mist explosion. Kakashi, knowing that this was the plans of Naruto, he would have just turned on his Sharingan. searching around. He would have seen three chakra sources coming at him, thinking that these were the kids, thinking this was his students. He would have fought them back, having one under his leg, one under his arm, and just another one, just pretty much with another arm. With his book up, and he was said, "You guys are smart, but you're just too reckless." And when the mist cleared up, what he saw shocked him. It was clones. Then he would have been hit by a kunai, but he would have just exploded, and he would have just came out and said, "Hmm, you guys are pretty strong. I guess I'll have to fight you, with full power." Sasuke would say, "Fine," and pretty much he would just try hard, taijutsu style, and he would just loosen Kakashi up more, and Sakura just throwing more kunai till Kakashi went from behind her, snapping her in the back. And pretty much this is where Naruto came in, and he said, "Good, you guys it saved me enough time." And pretty much Naruto would say, "Earth and wood," and he would make some clones coming at Kakashi. Kakashi would grab all their arms with. There would have been four, but due to his big hands, he would have grabbed both by one with his arm, like under his arm, one with his hand, one with his other hand, and one with his other arm. And he would have been thinking, "Huh, I thought you were smarter than this." But they would just turn to tags, and he would say, "Wait, what the hell?" And pretty much the wood would just start enveloping, starting at his leg. So he would just quickly take off two of them, but one of the leg, one side of his rib and one arm would have been caught in the wood style. And Naruto would say, "Wooden," and he would put up his two fingers saying, "Wood and earth style fusion, hell's needles." And pretty much the wood would just start to turn to orbs, and it would be strengthened by earth, pretty much hardening it, and pretty much needles, wind, wind. No, chakra filled wood needles and earth needles just start to stabbing into them, and Kakashi would start to scream, saying, "Ah, God damn it!" And Naruto would say, "Finally, he's let up." And Sasuke and Sakura would grab the bells, backing up, and Kakashi would say, "Damn it, I guess you kids pass." But Naruto, what class, rank, jutsu is that? And he was like, if I use it on your head, you would have just died simply. So it's like I would say it would be probably a forbidden jutsu. But if I just used it on any other part, probably S rank. And Kashi would say, good. That would probably be powerful in missions. But dang, that really hurt." And Naruto would walk up and say, sorry, Kakashi sensei. And he would have healed him up. Kakashi would have been shocked. Kakashi would have been thinking, first, he's smart. He's also powerful. He's versatile. And he can heal. This kid, he has the power to surpass the first Hokage and the others. And guys, this is where I'm going to leave it off. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, peace out.